Good afternoon, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the partially mask-wearing militant state of Michigan, where we have more FBI agents and paid informants than we do actual conspirators in the plot to kidnap our governor and dictator, Gretchen Whitmer. So I think the Dimension Chief was in town today. Or maybe it was yesterday. Hell, I don't know. All I know is he does what they typically do. Go to the Democratic-controlled shitholes of Michigan, talk about how they're going to bring back good-paying jobs, spending all their time over in Flint and Detroit and all that horseshit, appeasing the unions. So, same old, same old. So, a couple things that were on my mind today. Nothing really that thought-provoking. One thing was, have you come to realize that all these news people, I don't care what channel they're on, mainstream media, I should say, they're all a bunch of rich people telling you how what your opinion should or shouldn't be. So I think they got to start a regular guy news network where it's just broke ass people talking to broke ass people, asking them questions. What do they think of the economy? What do they think of Biden? Who would be doing a better job right now at President, Trump or Biden? About the border wall, and sort of get the regular guy opinion. None of these experts coming in and telling you about what a disaster it is, or anything like that. Just regular people asking regular people questions and seeing how that compares to the scholared, the learned of our society. The other thing that sort of got me thinking was in the local paper today, the Ludington Daily News, they talked about the school was selling some property to a developer, and that they were going to put in housing there. Now, if you know Ludington, it's not the most labor-based community kind of year-round. It's a very tourist town, and if you're going to build property in Ludington, and I know it might not sound the most ideal, but in a lot of ways it might be. It's housing that's off the lakefront, that's more towards the second home people. I think that would be a better market. But no, Ludington's going to get more affordable housing. More affordable housing. They just built a tax incentive, or whatever they call them, TIFs, or they took downtown property from the city, the old city properties, and they sold it, and developers put in, I guess you could say, affordable housing or income-based housing there. Not to mention all the other apartment complexes. Now, these are going to be townhouses, but they're rental properties, and I was just kind of thinking about how disposable people in this country have kind of become. Just how disposable we've become. I mean, the American dream apparently no longer is the wife and the 2.3 kids in the house with the white picket fence. It's not about buying a house anymore or home ownership. I know Lamont doesn't like housing, so we gotta exclude him from the conversation. So you can turn the video off now, Lamont. But we become disposable. A lot of us, work in these disposable jobs. Entrepreneurship is not really making your own way, is just not the plan anymore. It's getting a good paying job and not buying a house, but living in kind of a disposable property where once you decide to go against the society norms, well, then the job becomes disposable. Or if the government is going to pay you money, well, then that job becomes disposable. And like I said, if you go against the norms, your job is disposable. You become cannon fodder for shaming. You're personally disposable. This whole goddamn society has become disposable. I'm not sure that's a good thing. I mean, in the end, we all face the same outcome. So in a sense, we're disposable, but it just seems like there's really no more trying to make your life better. It's on your own. It's just the upgrading the disposability of your life. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.